Hi children, today we have a new letter here. What is that? Capital letter N, small letter n. Do you know the sound of letter N? It is N. Now, to remember the sound, let us learn a song. Now, when you go out in the garden, when teacher takes you out for games, you will see something making noise on the top. What is that? Aeroplane. Very good. Now let's pretend each one of you, you are an aeroplane. Put your hands out. That's the wings. Yes. Very good. Now you're going to make noise. Yes. So when the aeroplane flies, the plane makes a noise. And that's how you look up. All right? Now, look. Let's sing together. Hear the aeroplane. Mm. Hear the aeroplane. Mm. Hear the aeroplane. Mm. Making lots of noise. So you are the aeroplane. When you move, what do you make? Lot of noise. What is the sound? Mm. Very good. So letter N, we'll take some words, letters, and the word beginning with letter N. And here we have capital letter N and small letter n. Sound is N. Very good. What do you see here? A picture of a nest with two tiny chicks. Where do you find the nest of a bird? On top of the tree, among the bushes, in the garden. The birds make nest anyway. On top of your house, top of tall trees, mama maid and daddy bird, they build a beautiful nest like this, lay egg and they allow it to hatch, then the birds fly away. Yes? So it's a beautiful nest with two little pretty tiny baby chicks. Let's read. N for nest. Birdies build nest. All birds build nest. Some are beautiful, some are rough. What do they use the bird nest to build? What do they use? They use twigs, wire, old cloth, cotton, soft, anything soft they will use inside for the chick to sit down. With anything, leaves they use, long grass they use. All right? What is the sound of letter N? Mm. Chick. N for nest. Let's read it again. N for nest. Good. Let's take another word starting with letter N. Good. Look here. Capital letter N, small letter n. What is the sound? Mm. Good. What picture is this? Picture of a net. It's a fishing net. If you have a fish tank in the house, show your mother, your daddy will have a tiny net that you catch the fish, put it away for cleaning the tank. If you have a big one like this, you can fish in a pond or a river. The fish will get inside. You can just lift it up and there the fishes are. Yes? Now, N for net. It can be any net, not only this kind of net. The net are of different size, different shape. The fishermen who go to the sea to fish, they have huge net, very big net to catch the fish. You sleep under a net too, mosquito net. Mummy puts a net on the cot to keep away insects and mosquitoes from biting you. Net. Mummy has a round net-like thing to place it over the food so that the flies don't attack the food. So there are different kinds of net. Ask mommy to show you. To keep out the mosquitoes from coming in, sometimes in the house, on the window, they put a kind of net, tiny holes net, so that nothing can come in. That is one net. Mosquito net is another. Fishing net is another. There are different type of fishing net too. All right. So you have the capital letter N and small letter n. And this is a net. Shall we read? N for net. Read it again. N for net. Very good. Let's go to the next picture and see what we have there. Capital letter N, small letter n, and the sound is N. What picture is this? Picture of a nut. This is a nut. Remember the story of Thumbelina? She was so small. She could sleep inside the walnut. And that's how the toad carried her away. Put her on the lily pad. Ask your teacher. Ask your mommy to read out the story for you. The Thumbelina sleeping inside a walnut because she was so small as the thumb. If you open the walnut, there will be kernel inside. This is a nut. There is cashew nut, there is monkey nut, there is pista nut. All kinds of nuts are there for you to eat and get strong, and you get vitamins from them. Let's read. N for nut. Read it again. N for nut. Let's take another picture and see what we have. Capital letter N and small letter n. I hope you practice writing. Good. What is the sound? How do you make the sound of N? What picture is this? A picture of a book, a scribbling pad. A book where you write down. Teacher says, do this homework. Mommy says, remember to learn this. So you write everything in that tiny book, notebook, and you try to remember. Yes? Now, you can carry a tiny book with you in your pocket, in your school bag. Mommy has a small book to write down what she wants to buy. Daddy has a small book to get the work done. Teacher has a book with your name, whether you did the work well or not. So let's read. N for notebook. Notebook can be tiny. Notebook can be big too. You write all nice things to remind you. Read. N for notebook. Good. Let's take another picture with the letter N. Capital letter N and small letter n. What's the sound? What picture is this? It's a chart with all the numbers. Do you know all the numbers starting with 0 to 9? Yes, practice writing them. Numbers. Read this. N for numbers. There are basic 10 numbers, 0 to 9. If you know to recognize them all, write them all, you are a clever little child. So this is a chart with all the numbers for you. What number is this? 6. What number is this? 3. Very good. N for numbers. Read it again. N for numbers. Very good. Let's take another picture. Capital letter N, small letter n. The sound What picture is this? Picture of a nib. Every pen has a nib. If mommy has a pen that she put ink into it, she takes the top off like this, and then after pouring ink, she'll fix it. This is the nib that helps to write nicely. The ink flows in through this, and it will make impressions as mommy or teacher or you write on. Nib, the tip of the pen, especially a fountain pen, ink pen, is called nib. This nib, sometimes it can break. Then you can fix another nib. There are nibs of different sizes that helps you to write fine, that helps you to write thick, and so on. Let's read. N for nib. Read it again. N for nib. Shall we go to another picture now? Here we are. Capital letter N and small letter N. Sound is, always put your hands out, then you remember. Mm. Whose picture is this? Picture of a nurse. Where do you find nurses? Nurses you find in the clinics, in the hospitals. What do they do for you? They take care of you when you are sick. They give you an injection if you are not well. What do the nurses do other than that? Who does she help? She helps the doctor to assist the patients. She goes after the doctor, and the doctor said, take care of this patient, give injection, medicine, make the patient comfortable. And she listens to all instructions. She writes it down and carefully attends on the sick person. Let's read. N for nurse. What kind of dress she wears? Sometimes white or pink or blue as per the hospital. And then she has a headdress on the head to show that she is a nurse. So she will be dressed different from us. Read. N for nurse. Good. Let's go to the next picture. Capital letter N, small letter N. And the sound is What picture is this? It's a picture of night. In the night, if you look out from your garden, from your terrace, you'll find everything looks almost dark blue. The moon shining up there, clouds passing by. Night, it's a picture of the night. Read. N for night. Read it again. N for night. Now, what is the sound of letter N? Mm. Let's sing that song again. Put your hands out like this. You are the aeroplane. These are the wings. And you're flying in the sky, making noise. All right? 1, 2. Hear the aeroplane. Mm. Hear the aeroplane. Mm. Hear the aeroplane. Mm. Making lots of noise. Good.